In a pivotal moment for space exploration, Elon Musk is set to address thousands of SpaceX employees tonight about the company's ambitious plans for Mars, coinciding with the anticipated launch of the Starship rocket. The event marks a significant chapter in Musk's vision to make life multiplanetary, a goal he has championed for years. The live-streamed address will take place at SpaceX's Starbase in Boca Chica, Texas, after the 9th flight mission of the Starship, which is scheduled to lift off this evening. Musk has long expressed his desire to send an uncrewed spacecraft to Mars by the end of 2026, with the possibility of human landings as early as 2031. His vision extends beyond exploration. He believes establishing a human presence on Mars is vital for the long-term survival of humanity. One of the benefits of Mars is life insurance for life collectively. Musk stated in a recent interview, emphasizing the need for a multi-planet civilization in light of Earth's eventual demise due to the expanding sun. Tonight's launch follows a series of test flights that have not gone as planned. SpaceX's previous two missions in 2025 ended in catastrophic explosions, raising questions about the reliability of the Starship system. Despite these setbacks, SpaceX has made significant hardware changes to improve performance and safety. The upcoming mission will see the Starship's booster, known as Super Heavy, employ 33 powerful engines to propel the spacecraft towards the edge of space. After separation, the Starship will conduct a series of tests, including deploying dummy satellites before attempting a controlled re-entry and landing in the southern Indian Ocean. The stakes are high for this mission. In previous test flights, errors led to explosive failures that scattered debris and necessitated the diversion of air traffic in the vicinity. SpaceX has indicated that the issues stemmed from distinct problems, one related to unexpected stresses during flight and the other to a hardware malfunction that ignited an onboard fire. The company is hopeful that the adjustments made will lead to a successful launch and provide critical data for future missions. As the launch window opens tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, SpaceX will provide a live broadcast of the event, allowing viewers worldwide to witness the courage and complexity involved in pushing the boundaries of human exploration. While the outcome remains uncertain, the spectacle promises to be a captivating glimpse into the future of space travel and the relentless pursuit of Mars colonization. As Musk prepares to speak to his team about the ambitious journey ahead, the world watches closely. The implications of this mission extend beyond mere exploration. They touch on the survival of humanity in the face of existential threats. The upcoming flight and Musk's address represent not just a test of technology but also a bold step toward a future where humans might thrive on other planets. The outcome of tonight's launch could set the stage for the next chapter in human space exploration, illustrating the fine line between ambition and reality in the quest for Mars. In a dramatic turn of events, the Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE) has found itself at the center of controversy as members of Congress push back against its attempts to exert influence over the Government Accountability Office (GAO). The clash underscores ongoing tensions between the executive and legislative branches, raising questions about the integrity of independent government agencies amid an increasingly partisan political landscape. On May 27, 2025, GAO confirmed in a letter that DOGE had sought to assign a team to the agency, an overture met with swift resistance. As such, we are not subject to DOGE or executive orders, stated the GAO, emphasizing its role as a legislative branch agency. This assertion was met with notable outrage from Congress, particularly among Democratic lawmakers. Senator Patty Murray, Democrat, Washington Vice Chair of the Appropriations Committee, declared the law is crystal clear. GAO is a legislative branch agency not subject to DOGE or the President's whims. It is an indispensable impartial government watchdog, and its independence must remain. The situation escalates in the context of a broader pattern of perceived executive overreach, particularly during the Trump administration. Recent actions, including the firing of the Librarian of Congress and the head of the U.S. Copyright Office, have drawn bipartisan criticism, indicating a growing unease about the executive branch's reach into legislative functions. Meanwhile, the Small Business Administration (SBA) is grappling with its own set of challenges, as Administrator Kelly Loeffler recently claimed that the agency had saved over $3 billion through terminated contracts in partnership with Doge. However, a review by FedScoop revealed a stark discrepancy. Doge's own data indicated only $22 million in savings from 61 terminated contracts. This gap has raised eyebrows among lawmakers, with concerns voiced about the transparency and accuracy of Doge's reported figures. During a Senate hearing, Loeffler was pressed on the matter but maintained her stance on Doge's nonpartisan nature despite skepticism from some senators. Adding to the tumult, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis criticized Congress for its inaction on codifying Doge's proposed budget cuts, calling it a betrayal of the voters. His comments reflect a broader frustration among conservatives who feel that the momentum for governmental efficiency and spending reductions is being stymied by legislative inertia. DeSantis's remarks come as the September 30 deadline looms for Congress to fund the government for the 2026 fiscal year, a situation that could potentially lead to a government shutdown. As if these developments were not enough, Elon Musk, who had been at the helm of Doge, announced his departure from the team following a significant outage on the social media platform X. Musk's exit marks a pivotal moment as he returns to his businesses, citing the need for focus amidst a backdrop of political scrutiny and corporate challenges. His time with Doge, which was originally intended to drive efficiency in government operations, has now become a complex chapter in his career, embroiled in controversy and questions of accountability. The interplay between these events highlights a significant moment in U.S. governance where the lines between executive initiatives and legislative oversight are increasingly blurred. As Congress grapples with budgetary measures and the implications of Doge's actions, the future of governmental efficiency, accountability, and the role of independent agencies remains uncertain. Stakeholders will undoubtedly be watching closely as the September deadline approaches, anticipating how these dynamics will unfold in the coming months. In the volatile world of electric vehicles, few companies have captured public attention quite like Tesla. The electric car manufacturer, spearheaded by its controversial CEO Elon Musk, is currently navigating choppy waters. With a substantial decline in sales in Europe juxtaposed against a remarkable rebound in its stock price. As the market reacts to a complex interplay of political and competitive pressures, the future of Tesla remains uncertain yet intriguing. Recent data from the European Automobile Manufacturers Association (ACA) reveals a staggering 49% decline in Tesla's vehicle registrations across Europe in April 2025, dropping from 14228 to just 7,261 vehicles compared to the same month the previous year. This decrease comes at a time when overall battery electric vehicle sales rose by 27.8%, highlighting Tesla's struggle amidst a broader market growth. The brand's reputation has taken a hit, largely attributed to Musk's political affiliations that have drawn ire from various consumer segments. Investment broker Russ Mould commented the brand damage caused by Elon Musk's political interventions may be lasting, suggesting that the fallout from Musk's controversial support for figures like Donald Trump has adversely affected consumer perceptions. In the UK, the situation is even bleaker, with Tesla registering only 512 new vehicles in April, marking a dramatic 62% drop from the previous year. This decline has coincided with public protests against Musk, reflecting a growing backlash against the CEO's political stance. During a recent appearance at the Qatar Economic Forum, Musk acknowledged that while Europe is Tesla's weakest market, the company continues to perform well elsewhere, asserting that it has lost some sales paths on the political left but gained on the right. Despite these challenges, Tesla's stock has surprisingly surged by approximately 25% over the past month. Analysts attribute this uptick to investor optimism surrounding Musk's decision to reduce his involvement in political advisory roles. Moreover, the stock has experienced a 58% increase since early April, when it reached its lowest point. This rebound raises questions about the market's valuation of Tesla amid its ongoing challenges, with some analysts suggesting that the stock could be overvalued by as much as 23% based on current price targets. Tesla's struggles in Europe and China have been worsened by increasing competition from local electric vehicle manufacturers. Notably, Chinese brand BYD has recently overtaken Tesla in global electric vehicle sales, further complicating Tesla's position in its second-largest market. Analysts have observed a 25% slump in new registrations for Tesla in China during the initial weeks of the second quarter, a trend attributed to the aggressive pricing and superior range of rival models. In Europe, Tesla's market share has been severely affected, with its share plummeting to just 1.1% in the first 4 months of 2025, down from a much healthier position in previous years. The lack of hybrid vehicles in Tesla's lineup has further alienated potential buyers, as nearly 35% of European consumers have shown a preference for hybrid models. The launch of Tesla's long-anticipated Cybertruck has also brought its own set of challenges. Despite initial hype, trade-in values for the Cybertruck have plummeted, with reports indicating a 34.6% depreciation within just 1 year, significantly higher than the industry average for pickup trucks. As production hurdles persist, the company faces the prospect of underwhelming sales figures, further complicating its recovery efforts. As Tesla grapples with these multifaceted challenges, the road ahead is fraught with uncertainty. Although there are glimmers of hope in the form of new product launches and Musk's potential return to a more hands-on role in the company, the lingering effects of his political controversies and the rise of aggressive competitors could pose significant obstacles. Investors and consumers alike will be watching closely as Tesla navigates this tumultuous landscape, weighing the potential for recovery against the risks that loom large on the horizon. SpaceX is poised for a significant milestone as it prepares to launch its Starship Flight 9 test mission today, May 27, 2025. The launch is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 23:30 GMT, from the company's Starbase facility in Boca Chica, Texas. This mission comes at a crucial time for SpaceX, which aims to rectify the failures encountered during its previous test flights earlier this year, while simultaneously advancing its ambitious goal of sending humans to Mars by 2026. The Federal Aviation Administration (FAA) recently granted SpaceX the green light to proceed with this launch, following a thorough investigation into the mishap experienced during the Starship Flight 8 mission in March, which ended in an explosion shortly after liftoff. The FAA concluded that SpaceX had adequately addressed the issues that led to the failure, stating, "The company has satisfactorily addressed the causes of the mishap and therefore the Starship vehicle can return to flight." This approval is a testament to SpaceX's commitment to safety and reliability, further underscoring its role as a leader in aerospace innovation. As the launch window opens, spectators and space enthusiasts are keenly monitoring the countdown. SpaceX will stream the launch live, starting approximately 30 minutes prior to liftoff on its official website and social media channels. The Flight 9 mission not only marks the 9th test flight of the Starship rocket but also represents a pivotal attempt to reuse the Super Heavy booster previously employed in earlier tests. The Super Heavy, powered by 33 Raptor engines, is central to SpaceX's strategy for reducing costs and increasing launch frequency. Unlike past missions, SpaceX will not attempt to recover the Super Heavy booster during this flight. Instead, the booster will splash down in the Gulf of Mexico, allowing the company to gather valuable data on the rocket's performance. This approach reflects SpaceX's adaptive testing philosophy, where each mission informs future designs and operational strategies. Elon Musk's vision for SpaceX extends beyond low Earth orbit missions. He has articulated plans for Starship to facilitate a crewed expedition to Mars, emphasizing the importance of rapid reusability and operational flexibility. By putting hardware in a flight environment as frequently as possible, we're able to quickly learn and execute design changes as we seek to bring Starship online as a fully and rapidly reusable vehicle. SpaceX explained in a statement leading up to today's launch. The stakes are high for this mission. Following the failures of Flights 7 and 8, there is considerable pressure on the SpaceX team to demonstrate the viability of the Starship system. Success could bolster Musk's timelines for interplanetary travel with aspirations for crewed Mars missions by 2026, a timeframe that aligns with a rare period when Earth and Mars will be optimally positioned for a journey. While excitement builds for the launch, potential delays are always a possibility in developmental testing. SpaceX has warned that the schedule is subject to change, with local authorities in Texas advising of road closures around the launch site, allowing for contingency operations should today's attempt face any hurdles. As viewers around the globe prepare to witness this monumental event, the implications of today's launch extend far beyond the immediate spectacle. A successful Starship Flight 9 could pave the way for a new era of space exploration, setting the stage for ambitious missions to the Moon and Mars while showcasing the potential for reusable rocket technology to revolutionize the space industry. With Musk's focus on making life multiplanetary, the eyes of the world will undoubtedly be on Boca Chica tonight as SpaceX aims to take one giant leap forward in its quest for the stars. Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter, which has since been rebranded as X, has led to a tumultuous evolution of the platform, resulting in a significant migration of users seeking alternatives. This shift has been particularly pronounced among political liberals and users disenchanted by Musk's pro-MAGA stance on the platform's newfound monetization strategies, including a subscription model for verification. As many former Twitter users search for new digital homes, three platforms have emerged as primary alternatives: Threads, Blue Sky, and Mastodon. Threads, launched by Meta in 2023, quickly garnered attention as the Twitter killer app. It capitalizes on Meta's extensive existing user base, enabling Instagram users to create Threads accounts seamlessly. As of May 2025, Threads boasts 350 million active monthly users and was the second most downloaded app in 2024 according to TechRound. However, despite its rapid growth, Threads has faced criticism. Users have noted that the platform retains many of Instagram's less favorable aspects, such as an algorithm-driven feed devoid of chronological ordering, which some argue undermines the user experience. Critics have described it as all the worst parts of Instagram and Twitter, which raises questions about its long-term viability as a true alternative. Blue Sky, created as a decentralized social media standard by former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, has attracted a user base that includes many disillusioned by Musk's management of X. Initially launched as an invite-only service in 2023, Blue Sky has developed a reputation as a refuge for left-leaning users, allowing them to curate their experience more finely than on other platforms. Users appreciate the option to select algorithms for their feeds, thereby moderating the content they encounter. As of April 2025, Blue Sky's user base expanded from 5 million to 35 million monthly active users, drawing attention from media professionals and academics alike. However, critics point out that the platform can create echo chambers, as its community often shares similar political views, potentially limiting diverse discourse. Mastodon represents an earlier alternative to mainstream social media, experiencing a surge in popularity following Musk's takeover of Twitter. The platform operates on a decentralized model, with independent servers making up the Fediverse, a feature that appeals to users seeking to avoid corporate control. In late 2022, Mastodon's user base swelled from approximately 300,000 to 2.5 million in just weeks. However, its complex structure and user interface have been cited as barriers to mass adoption. The platform's growth has since plateaued, with around 880,000 active monthly users as of 2025, as some users prefer the simplicity of more centralized platforms. Nonetheless, many appreciate Mastodon's commitment to user autonomy and its lack of commercial pressures. As users navigate these alternatives, the broader implications of Musk's influence on X and the social media landscape at large become increasingly significant. His leadership style has led to chaotic shifts in content moderation, which critics argue has transformed the platform into a breeding ground for misinformation and polarization. Musk's ability to wield the platform as a personal megaphone has reshaped public discourse, creating an environment where virality often supersedes factual accuracy. Furthermore, X has recently faced considerable operational challenges evidenced by multiple outages in a single week affecting users across various regions including the United States and India. These disruptions have sparked frustration among users and raised concerns about the platform's reliability. The company has yet to provide a comprehensive explanation for these outages, leaving many to question the platform's stability under Musk's stewardship. In conclusion, as the digital landscape continues to evolve in the wake of Musk's controversial management of X, users are actively exploring alternatives that align with their values and preferences. Platforms like Threads, Blue Sky, and Mastodon are vying for their attention, each offering unique features and challenges. The future of social media will likely hinge on how these platforms adapt to user demands while navigating the complexities of content moderation, community engagement, and the ever-present threat of misinformation. As these dynamics unfold, the conversation around digital governance and the role of influential figures like Musk will remain critical. Elon Musk's Neuralink has captured the attention of the tech and investment communities, once again announcing a significant funding round that has raised $600 million, propelling the company's valuation to an impressive $9 billion. This latest round of investment marks a noteworthy increase from its previous valuation of $5 billion in 2023, illustrating a growing confidence in the potential of Musk's ambitious brain implant technology. According to Semaphore, which reported the news, the funding was backed by various investors. Although Neuralink has not publicly confirmed the details, the surge in valuation comes at a critical time for Neuralink, which is actively conducting trials for its brain-computer interface BCI designed to assist individuals with spinal cord injuries. The technology has already demonstrated its capabilities, enabling the first patient to engage in activities such as playing video games and browsing the internet using only their thoughts. This breakthrough has not only showcased the potential of neural interfaces to restore lost functions but has also ignited discussions about the future possibilities of BCI technology, including its application in treating conditions like obesity, depression, and even enabling telepathic communication. Earlier this month, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration awarded Neuralink a breakthrough designation for its device, a status that could expedite the path to market for this groundbreaking technology. Musk's vision for Neuralink extends far beyond its current applications. He has previously stated that he envisions a future where BCI devices could be routinely implanted in healthy individuals, ushering in a new era of cognitive enhancement and human-computer interaction. Despite the excitement surrounding Neuralink, the company still faces significant challenges ahead. The ethical implications of brain implants, regulatory hurdles, and the technical demands of ensuring safety and efficacy are substantial. Furthermore, while Musk's ambitious claims about the future of BCI are captivating, they also invite skepticism from experts who caution against overhyping the technology before it has proven its reliability and widespread usability. As Neuralink moves forward with its clinical trials and continues to attract investment, the industry will be closely watching how this technology evolves. The recent funding not only underscores the potential for breakthroughs in medical technology but also highlights the increasing willingness of investors to bet on the future of human augmentation. With Musk at the helm, Neuralink is poised to push the boundaries of what is possible, potentially reshaping our understanding of the human experience and the interface between technology and biology. Looking ahead, the developments within Neuralink will likely serve as a bellwether for the broader field of neurotechnology as the world grapples with the implications of merging human cognition with digital advancements. As the company strives to deliver on its promises, the outcomes of its trials could have far-reaching consequences not just for individuals with disabilities but for humanity as a whole.